Transgender reporter Zoey Tur on CNN. Bruce Jenner still trying to cling on to that maleness. There's a close-up of Dear Zoe. And there's me, Jennifer McCreath. Hi, everybody. It is April 29th, 2015. I'm sure many of you have been following the story of Bruce Jenner's coming out as a trans woman and subsequent reactions from a variety of trans people around the world, including Zoey Tur, who I had never even heard of, quite frankly, until this week. Zoey, I guess, is best known as the person who flew the news helicopter that followed the infamous O.J. Simpson white Bronco in 1994. And in subsequent years, said person transitioned from male to female and now writes articles for the Washington Post, among other publications. Zoey seems to think she's important and wrote an article suggesting that Bruce Jenner would be a bad role model for the trans community, and even more recently went on CNN and spoke with a reporter named Michael Smerconish, where she essentially fashioned herself as a transition police who felt the right and the privilege to call out Jenner and criticize everything Jenner had to say or do. So I'm here as a trans advocate and activist, as well as a athlete, as Bruce is, to give Zoey some food for thought. First of all, Zoey, any trans person should know that no two trans people are alike. Excuse me, piece of fluff there. No two trans people are alike, and no two transitions are alike. There's no right or wrong way to transition. There's no right or wrong order of operations or steps or procedures. Zoey seemed to want to criticize Jenner for supposedly clinging on to one's past. Well, I got news for you, Zoey. When you win an Olympic gold medal, no matter who you are, that's your legacy for life. And you want to cling on to that. I would know, Zoey. I'm actually an athlete. I'm going to show you right here my beautiful 2009 Boston Marathon finisher's medal. And one of my second greatest achievements in life, my 2010 Boston Marathon finisher's medal. Here's a World Out Games 2009 gold medal for the first ever trans marathon runner in world history. Here's another World Out Games gold medal for the first ever trans swimmer in world history. And while we're at it, Zoey, here's an International Gay and Lesbians Aquatics silver medal for another great swim I did in the pool. Regardless of whether I did these athletic events pre, during, or post-transition, it's something I'm proud of. And it's something I will carry for the rest of my life. And I will use it as my legacy if need be. When you win gold medals in athletics, you got to be proud of that. Us trans people especially need to stand up and be proud of our achievements, because so many people out there poo-poo our achievements and look down upon us. You say Bruce should stop focusing on this hype, and that it perhaps was wrong for him to use his transition to make money in the TV business. Well, you're in the TV business too, and guess what? Employment can be a challenge for a lot of trans people, and if you have an opportunity to make a living in the TV business, you obviously would take it, as would Bruce, as would I. You also had some things to say about Bruce's perceived sexual orientation and the questions and confusions about whether one is gay or lesbian during and after transition. Again, there's no right way to be. And quite frankly, Zoey, Bruce Jenner's sexual orientation is none of your business. Unless you're dating Bruce, it's really not right for you to be telling Bruce to identify one way or another. Privacy is a very important aspect of all of our lives. Trans people find their privacy violated on many occasions, often when asked to show ID when going to places such as the airport or even a bar to get in. Zoey, with all due respect, I've got, I guess, 5 words I want to give you right now. shut up and fuck off. You have no right to criticize anyone, especially someone who's stepping up to the plate as a public figure who's going to do so much to raise education and awareness to trans issues. Yeah, shut up and fuck off. Thank you very much. Goodbye.